gives you a clean, neutral smelling environment. That's where this product comes in. As soon as it's turned on, you have to leave for 10 seconds and come right back. I put on purpose kind of these stinky clothes next to it, and right next to it I can't smell anything. So as this product goes above and beyond in providing you instruction manuals, warranty, nice design. Hello everyone, all things reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing this Vedawind plug-in air purifier, 3-in-1 plug-in air purifier, ozone, negative ion, and UV. So what exactly are we going to be covering? Well, we're going to open up the box, packaging, instructions, do an installation, how to pretty much, and then talk about good, bad, and the effectiveness rating and recommendations, and what's good and what's bad. So without further ado, what would you even be getting in this pack? So what is this product good for? So say right now you have a bunch of laundry, pet odors, you just have all this odors and it's kind of raining like it is outside with the weather. You want something that can not only take away the smell where you don't have to open up the window, but you know, has a nice component to it and gives you a clean, neutral smelling environment. That's where this product comes in. And now what are some of its selling points? Well, you have a normal mode with sleep mode. Ozones work 5 minutes, cycle 24 hours, 10 minutes, and 30 minutes, then stop. So you have different ranges. So this is where this negative ion and UV is good for. Like right now I have some laundry, so it's stinking up the place. But now your question is, what are you getting and how effective is it? So as far as everything you can expect this ionizer right here that has a bunch of different modes and knobs. We'll go into that later. You have the UV light. You have this back storage with some instructions as in the voltage, power, input and output, the brand name, warning label, and charger. You have the actual charger right here, as you can see, that powers the battery on, and you have these wall attachments. I'm not going to attach this to the wall, however, I will show you just briefly at the end or later on in the video how to use it. So without further ado, the product itself has these two rubber mats on the bottom here, which as you can see add a little bit of traction on the side, so it makes it a little bit sturdy from, you know, most pressure. But if you put anything like a few pounds over, it will knock it. But I'd appreciate the detail. You have this knob which goes in this sort of work mode that puts on the on off LED sensor, and I assume this is the ionizer itself. So now you're wondering, well, how does it work and how do I start it? Let's get into that right now. So when you open up, you can see you have attachable stickers and mounting brackets right here, as well as an instruction manual in the mounting brackets itself that gives you the schematic and just quickly the instructions. You can use it on the table, hang it on the wall, and then you have this mode as well as warranty involved in it. So step one, what you're going to want to do is take this out the pouch and connect this ionizer right here at the bottom to the power source. So now that it's here, you're going to want to plug this and turn it on. Note, as soon as it's turned on, you have to leave for 10 seconds and come right back. So I'm going to plug this in, be gone for 10 seconds, and then come right back to demonstrate everything. So that's important. Do not be here. When this thing is turned on and the counter is going to be a counter, you want to leave during that counter and not be here for 10 seconds. All right, so once you're finished, I had to move this next to an outlet. As you can see, you have all the different various modes. So that's the on off, that was the counter. P1 is daytime, P2 is nighttime ionizer, P3 is where it takes away for 5 minutes for every 2 hours, 10 for every 2, and then 30, and then P1, and then that's your cycle. You also have this UV light that's on and off, so at nighttime if you want to see, that's what it's good for. And now pretty much what it's doing is it's taking the negative ion, so all the smelly air from this room is going inside of here, and it is neutralizing the scent and smell. So this first mode, the second mode are kind of your everyday tasks. So for like pets, smoke, dust removal, stuff like that. First two, but this is the day one. P1, P2 is the nighttime mode. Your P3 and your P4, those are kind of like your daily removals of negative things like, you know, dust, bacteria, etc. So P3, P4, you can kind of keep on for the rest of the day, and it does get stronger and stronger. Your P5. So the only difference between P3, P4 are the hours and the durations. P5 is for really strong odor. So if you have something that's really strong, and if you want this light, as you can see, it doesn't scream or yell as much. P5 is where it's for 30 minutes and stops. 30 minutes and stops, and it is really intense. But now you can kind of stay here. So even after a daily use or not, it already takes away a lot of the smell. Like, I put on purpose kind of these stinky clothes next to it, and right next to it I can't smell anything. So it does a really good job. Now, depending on how big your room is, there is limitations. For instance, if you have the door open or not, that has a big involvement. So the more gaps and spaces that's in between the rooms, the less effective it is. Now, say I'm about 10-15 feet away, it's slowly taking away the smell, but it's not as strong as right here. As you can see, when it fires up, it has this noise, but it's very minimal. So take that into consideration depending on how big your room is. This is built for most standard room, which is what this room is, but it does take longer, and at the end there is kind of like a sanitary smell that gets there, and maybe at night this is kind of loud, but you can put it on P2. So you have a lot of different modes to work with, and for the most part it works really well, and that's kind of your 3-step instructions on how to use this. If you want this light, all you gotta do, light on and off. That's up to you if you want it or not. It makes for a good night light, I guess. So I won't be hooking anything, but I just kind of want to show you the step-by-step process on hooking. So what you're going to want to do is you need to first find a place on the wall where you want to hook this to. So say, for example, right here, right? This is where I want to hook it. So that's step 1. Let's go to step 2. Once you're ready there, what you're going to want to do is take the drill bits that are included, put the yellow ones first on one side, the regular, and then take a drill and drill it in place so you don't hold it. I'm not going to be doing that because this is not a preferred spot, but just for the demonstration of the video purposes. Step 3, with that in place, you're going to want to figure out a mechanism. So there's quite a few spots, so you can either use 1 or 2 slides right here. As a side note, it goes up. So whatever way orientation you want to do, say you want to do this orientation, once it's locked in, imagine this is already to the wall. That's why I said it has to be drilled to the wall first. You'll see what. Then you just lock it in place. So how it would actually look like is this would be stationary, and this product you would push down and it locks it in place. As you can see, it is not going anywhere. And then if you wanted to unlock it, you'd push on this up. This would stay in its place, and then just like that, it gets removed out, and you have one orientation or the other orientation to choose from, and that's pretty much how you can mount this on the wall. So after everything, let's talk about the good and the bad. Good. 5 different modes, easy installation, and it goes above and beyond. This product goes above and beyond in providing you instruction manuals, warranty, nice design, light on off, and it's also mindful of different modes and everything like that, and it's also effective. Negative, depending on how big your room is, this is only 1 unit, can only go so far. Anything for bigger rooms, I wouldn't recommend it. Small to medium sized rooms, it can definitely work. The hooks do work, and you do get an adhesive sticker, but you have to be conscious that once you do that, it's kind of hard to uninstall. So wherever place you want to put it on the wall, you have to really be sure that that's the place you want to keep it. Potential downside as well is once this ionizer works, everything will be going to one location. So it does get rid of the dust, but it does mean that allergies from where most of the odor is, it is being transferred over to this machine, and you do have to clean the machine, and the cleaning is a little bit of a hassle. Also, this strap thing that you can use to connect it, it does work, but be mindful. Once it's installed, it's hard to reinstall. Otherwise, The price point is good, and you can adjust everything based off of your own needs. So that's amazing as well. Overall, I would give this product an 8.5 out of 10. This is a good medium size solution for just a room. If that's all you want, this is perfect for you. If you're going to want to do the whole house, I wouldn't recommend it. Or a small room, it might be a little bit overpowering. So like smaller to medium size, meaning more on the larger end of the small, if that makes sense. Not like a miniature closet. I wouldn't put this in here. I would use a smaller solution. Anyways, this is the Vedawind plug-in air purifier 010. I'm going to put a link down below to purchase. Once again, if you have anything you'd like me to review, please sure to write it down in the comments below, or any questions. All things reviews. Until next week, thank you and bye-bye.